Tequila Jefe coming at you with an H, all my peeps. Happy New Year to you all. And I just want to thank every one of you for subscribing to my channel, all my new subscribers. Thank you very much. And all my followers, really appreciate all of you taking time to watch my reviews. I've got a special tequila as we kick off the new year. This is a tequila that was given to me at one of my tequila tastings last year at Greentown Labs, Jillian. I'll leave out her last name, but Jillian was really appreciative of my tequila, and she is an advocate and a sponsor. I never quite figured out exactly her relationship. She can hit me up and let me know. But this is the Alma Del Jaguar. Alma Del Jaguar tequila. So I want to back up a little bit. I like to try to give all of you kind of the history and the story behind the tequila. I like to research it. If I can find it, I'll share it with you. As you know, some of them are pretty awesome stories. Some of them I can't find a lot about. This particular tequila is really cool. So I'm going to share some names because I want to get the story right. I've got to write it down because I just can't memorize all this stuff. So important, there's 4 very important individuals behind this tequila. Number 1, the founder is McCauley Williams. Okay, he's the founder and CEO back in the 90s. So this has been around for a little while. Okay, he partnered up with Sergio Cruz, who is a master distiller in Jalisco. All tequila is made in Jalisco to be able to be called tequila. It is distilled at Sergio Vivanco's distillery. They've been doing it for 5 generations. And then there's advisor Adam Fodor. Okay, but the most important thing behind this tequila, this Alma Del Jaguar, is that McCauley's cousin Rick Williams wants to try to preserve the jaguars in northern Mexico. So the tequila is really trying to promote the awareness of the jaguar, which is an amazing animal, right? And the preservation of the jaguar. So all of the tequila that is sold, there's a proceed that goes to the preservation, and it's a joint venture between Mexico and the United States, all right? But they also wanted to create this amazing tequila flavor. So what's unique about this is that it's 80%, well, first of all, this is 100% agave. There is no additives to it. So I really like that a lot. As all of my peeps know, I really like natural tequila. No additives, and just like that. But what they've done, it's the distilling process, and I've got to kind of share this with you and look at my notes. 80% of the blend is distilled from the agave juice and fermented with the wild yeast from the agave. But then the remainder, they use champagne yeast from France, and they combine it together to make this unique tequila blend. And so this is cooked in brick ovens for 54 hours. I think that's pretty cool. That's a pretty long time. They roll it one time. So they take a stone usually and roll it one time. It's fermented in open air tanks while classical music plays. All right. So, and actually it's Mozart that they play while it's resting in the tank. So the Blanco, which we're gonna do tonight. So let me just bring this up to you. Check it out. The art on this is great. By the way, they use recycled cardboard for the cork and for the labeling, and then they use recycled glass to make the bottles. Super cool. The Blanco, by the way, goes for about $50. All right. So anyway, the Mozart music is played. I think that's super cool. The other one is the Reposado. What they do is it's aged for 3 months. So 2 months in white American oak barrels and 1 month in French oak barrels. And as I've shared with many of you, you probably will get some vanilla flavor because the French oak usually adds a little bit of that vanilla flavor. All right. So make sure I haven't forgot anything. Pretty good. The way they describe it, I'm going to let you know if I get this, but the nose is cooked agave, orange zest. I've never heard that before. Cucumber, sea salt, pepper, kind of natural. The palate, citrus, floral, pineapple. I'll be interested to see that because I'm not a big pineapple fan if I taste any of that. And the finish is crisp, peppery, orange, minerally. Never heard that before. Cooked agave. All right, let's give it a try. All right, we are going to give this a try. All right, Jillian, thank you very much for hooking me up with these bottles. Super excited to try this. We need to coordinate and have your peeps on so they can actually give us the whole story better than myself. And again, my taste buds aren't your taste buds, so everybody has their own, kind of unique taste palette. Definitely, I smell the cooked agave. All right, we were doing a proper tequila glass. Let's let it breathe a little bit. Nice legs on it. Good nose to it. Excellent nose. I get the citrus. Not sure I get the orange. I think I might get a little of that orange zest. Let's see. Okay, it's tangy. I think I do get the orange zest. Had I not read that, I might not have known that. Cucumbery. I could see where someone says a little cucumbery. Cooked agave for sure. Cooked agave. Not sure about the sea salt part of it. Minerally, wow, it's got a really nice, it sits on your palate really good. It's really good, solid Blanco tequila. Pretty excited about this. I've had this for a little while. Sorry, Jillian. So crisp finish. Very nice, very crisp, but it does stay with you, doesn't disappear. Wow, super good tequila. I really like this Blanco. I'm really excited about this. I'll put this up there with my Magentas, which I've been promoting, which is a great Blanco as well. So all hands down on Alma Del Jaguar. So we're going to continue on. Let's just go ahead and do the Reposado. I mean, first of all, Blanco's really good. So Reposado, again, aged. Reposado means rested for all my tequila peeps out there that are just getting into it and learning a little bit about the terminology. Reposado means rested. So typically not aged more than 9 months. That's kind of a lengthier period of time. So let me get a fresh little shot glass here. And listen, if any of y'all have a tequila you want me to review, just hit me up, send me a message. I would definitely would love to review it. All right. Not as grabby, doesn't grab your nose as quick. Subtle. Very subtle. Like it's not jumping out at me. I'm gonna have to take a sip of it, see what I get. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting. It almost like has a little bit of a whiskey flavor to it. Like if I had my eyes closed right now, I would think that I was maybe sipping on some, pretty nice sipping whiskey, or bourbon almost. Wow. This is one that I'll probably share with some of my bourbon peeps. Bourbon peeps, you're going to love this one for sure. Citrusy, for sure. I don't get too much pepper. They said some notes on this were going to be vanilla because of the French oak. I don't quite get that too much. I get a little bit more of I think the white oak, more so than the French oak. So pretty good blend. very distinct differences between the Blanco and the Reposado. Really solid tequila. Again, I get a lot of flavor of like whiskey. It's interesting. So, you know, all of my whiskey and bourbon peeps out there, grab a bottle of this. You're not going to be disappointed. Super excited about this, all my peeps. So on the price point on this, I'm not sure if this is 50, it's a Reposado. It's going to be probably maybe $15 to $25 more. So maybe about 70-ish, somewhere in there. I don't know where you can find it. I haven't seen it in stores here. So just get online and look, and I'm sure you can. I'll do a little bit more research. I'll put that on my review on it as well. But good tequila, I say all hands down for Alma Del Jaguar. And for now, Tequila Jefe, first review of 2024, is out.